Original names and ages of the actors and how they changed in 2024. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to support us. Alright, let's get started. Thurston Howell III, played by Jim Backus, was 51 years old in 1964 when he portrayed the character. Unfortunately, Jim Backus passed away on July 3, 1989, at the age of 76. His portrayal of Thurston Howell III on Gilligan's Island left a lasting impression.
Should have left him sleeping. Gentlemen, have you ever heard of a space capsule with a one-way radio?
Well, come to think of it, no.
Mister, what are you driving at? The possibility that those Russians did...
I went over and I called the Mayor D and I said, "This is Jim Backus." He said, "It'll be a 2-hour wait for tables."
Jonas Grumby, played by Hale Jr., was 43 years old in 1964 when he portrayed the character. Tragically, Hale Jr. passed away on January 2, 1990, at the age of 68. His role as the skipper on Gilligan's Island made him a beloved figure in television, known for his humor and warmth.
Dealt him good, Captain.
I'm not overweight. I just have big bones. And they're covered with big meat.
It's a rather amazing story. I was in St. George, Utah, doing a picture with Audie Murphy. And I got this call to come down. Well, we had a small budget picture, and there was kind of a difficulty as to how was I...
Gilligan, portrayed by Bob Denver, was 29 years old in 1964 when he played the character. Sadly, Bob Denver passed away on September 2, 2005, at the age of 70. His role as Gilligan on Gilligan's Island defined his career, showcasing his comedic talent and endearing charm.
To keep this up much longer, I'll be strong enough.
You've been practically living with that pigeon for 2 weeks now.
Yeah, Walter and I are bird bosom buddies.
Walter?
That's what I named him.
Oh, how clever of you to name him after Walter Pigeon.
Hey, Maynard, how you doing? Yeah. It's the only place in the country where it's Maynard, and there's a lot of fans in their 30s that, really liked it, and they grew up with me. And now with 16 years of reruns, I have a whole other generation of kids.
Professor Roy Hinckley, played by Russell Johnson, was 40 years old in 1964 when he portrayed the character on Gilligan's Island. Unfortunately, Russell Johnson passed away on January 16, 2014, at the age of 89. His role as the professor was iconic, showcasing his intelligence and resourcefulness on the show.
Somewhere beneath all that blubber is a sleek, long-distance carrier. Someone's been feeding him in the middle of the night.
Ginger and I fed him a whole bowl of milk.
And he was funny. Sometimes you really had to bite your lip to keep from laughing in the middle of the scene because he was doing.
Ginger Grant, played by Tina Louise, was 30 years old in 1964 when she portrayed the character on Gilligan's Island. Today, Tina Louise is 89 years old, reflecting a long and varied career since her time on the show. Her portrayal of Ginger Grant, the glamorous movie star stranded on the island, left a lasting impression on audiences.
What it takes.
You also don't have what you took either.
Oh, Gilligan, you're impossible.
I said, "Well, you'll be Tina Louise." And that's how, and then when I went into show business, I said, "Well, that's it. I don't know how it's going to work out, but I'm going to be just,
Mrs. Lovey Howell, played by Natalie Schafer, was 64 years old in 1964 when she portrayed the character on Gilligan's Island. Sadly, Natalie Schafer passed away on April 10, 1991, at the age of 90. Her role as Mrs. Howell, the wealthy and elegant wife stranded on the island, added sophistication and humor to the show.
Ginger isn't Ginger anymore because Mary Ann isn't who she was when Ginger wasn't who she is. Isn't that right, Skipper?
Skipper? I'm your little darling Thurston Pooh. Please, we must find a wig for you.
Is this really a character part, or is it kind of a natural part for you?
Part of it's natural. Part of it's what goes on inside of me, and I don't show it most of the time. And the other part's a character.
I see. Well,
Mary Ann Summers, played by Dawn Wells, was 26 years old in 1964 when she portrayed the character on Gilligan's Island. Sadly, Dawn Wells passed away on December 30, 2020, at the age of 82. Her role as Mary Ann, the wholesome and sweet farm girl, endeared her to audiences and became a cultural icon.
Please! No physical contact.
Ginger, hurry up!
Hey, who is this Ginger? Mrs. Moneybags? No, that's Mrs. Howell. Ginger.
What's going on? Yeah. She did all the cooking, and it was always, fresh vegetables and everything. This is not just tropical either. It's really good home cooking. But I have two wonderful co-authors that are Nashville. Ken Beck and Jim Clark are from Nashville.
Jungle Boy is played by Kurt Russell. In 1965, he was 13 years old, and now he's 72 years old. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Kurt Russell became known for his roles in action-packed films such as Escape from New York, 1981, Big Trouble in Little China, 1986, Tango and Cash, 1989, and Backdraft, 1991.
Don't do that. I know you're not there. Well, where were you when I needed you? Skipper!
Skipper!
Anybody?
Birthday gift, whatever gift.
Well, I can remember kind of one of the most interesting was when I was about 12 years old, I was doing a television series called The Travels of Janie McPheeters, and Charlie Bronson had joined the show.
Boris Belenkoff, portrayed by Vito Scotti, was 47 years old in 1965 when he played the character. Sadly, Vito Scotti passed away on June 5, 1996, at the age of 78. His role as Boris Belenkoff, a recurring character known for his comedic roles in various TV series and films, showcased his versatility as an actor.
Excellent! Excellent! Now give me the gold. Give it all to me. Give it to me.
We hear and obey.
Not that way, you stupid robot!
Entrò nell'ufficio alle 10 quella mattina con il discorso.
Scusi, signor Dapone. Sì. Per combinazione, una copia del discorso.
Una copia del discorso.
Headhunter, portrayed by Russ Grieve, was 42 years old in 1965 when he played the character. Unfortunately, Russ Grieve passed away on October 22, 1980, at the age of 56. His role as Headhunter, likely in a specific TV episode or film, contributed to the narrative with his acting skills.
Hardly ever miss. Hardly ever.
That's it. The marriage tests are over.
Oh, Gilligan, little buddy, do you hear that? The marriage tests are over. You've passed.
Yes, he's also...
Igor, portrayed by Vincent Beck, was 41 years old in 1965 when he played the character. Sadly, Vincent Beck passed away on July 24, 1984, at the age of 59. His role as Igor, likely in a specific TV episode or film, showcased his acting versatility.
Igor, you believe they are shipwrecked?
Of course not.
Must be secret American space program.
These Americans, they think they can fool us.
Especially Gilligan.
Thank you for watching the whole video. Leave your comments below this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel and press the bell to wait for our next videos. Thank you and see you again.